So today we're going to evaluate the limit of the following functions. We are going to give exponential function, logarithmic function, and trigonometric functions by constructing the table of values. So number one, because we're not going to use the f of c because some of this would have undefined answers. However, the limit is not do not actually exist. It does the limit exist. So number one is the limit of 2 to the x as x approaches to 1. So we're going to have two table of values. One is approaching and from the left side, and the other would be approaching to the right side. So 0. So it approaches 1. So we'll start with 0 from the left. So 0, 0 0.5, 0 0.9, 0 0.99. Approaching to 1 from the right, it's 2. Tapos 1.5, tapos 1.1, tapos 1.01. So what we're going to do is substitute it to the x. So 2x would become 2 to the 0. And in the calculator, 2 to the 0 is any number whose exponent is 0 is 1. Next, 2 to the x, which is 2 to the 0 0.5. So 2 to the 0 0.5, that's 1.4142. So next is 0 0.9. So 2 to the 0 0.9, it's 1.8661. And the last one is 2 to the 0 0.99, that's 1.9862 or 18. Next, we're going to do it also to 2, 1.5, 1.1, and 1.01. However, I have the answers already. So if it is 2, 4. If it is 2, 1.5, that's 2.83. If it is 1.1, that's 2.14. And if it is 1.01, that's 2.0139. If you're going to take a look at it, ito siya, from 1 to 1.4 to 1.8 to 1.9. So, ibig sabihin, papunta siya ng papunta sa 2. This one, 4, naging 2.8, naging 2.1, naging 2.01. So, it's also coming nearer to 2. It approaches to 2. So, therefore, the limit of this function is equal to 2. Next, we'll proceed with number 2, the limit of log of x as x approaches to 2. So, we're going to have the same table. This would be the values of x as x approaching to 2 from the left. That's 1. So the left of 2 is 1, tapos 1.5, 1.9, tapos 1.99. Next is from the right naman is 3. Tapos pababa siya 2.5, pababa siya papunta sa 2. Again 2.1 tapos 2.01. So in this one, if that is, so ang x gawin nating 1. So log of 1, it's 0. Log of 1.5, that's 0.17609. Log of 1.9, that's 0.27875. And the last one is log of 1.99, that's 0.29885. So as you can see, it does not approach a whole number. Kasi dito papunta siya ng papunta sa 2. Dito naman, ang 0, nag-0, 1.1, nag-0.2, 0.29. So, it does not approach 2. Hindi niya rin ina-approach ang 1. Hindi niya rin ina-approach ang 0. Kasi medyo malayo pa siya sa 1. Let's try this side. So I solved it already. So that's 0.47, 0.39 kung 2.5, kung 2.1 that's 0.32, 2.01 that's 0.30, tapos kung 2.001 that's 0.31. So as you can see in this one, it's we could not have a whole number. Kagaya dito kasi ina-approach nila 2, ina-approach dito 2. Ito papunta siya ng 1 pero ang layo niya pa sa 1. So the answer could not be 1. And this one, tapos and this one also on the other side, it does not approach 1. So the answer is not 1. So in this side, it approaches actually 0. Tapos ito, it approaches 1. So the answer could not be a whole number. It could be a decimal. So we'll just go to estimate it. It could be, ito siya, papunta siya sa 0. Ina-approach ang 0.3 or 30. Kasi 17 to the 7, 29. Dito naman, ina-approach ang 0.30 rin. So let's have 0.30 as our estimate answer. Next, we're going to have to evaluate this functions. So limit of t over sine of t as t approaches to 0. So since it approaches to 0, so our value would be approaches to 0, negative 1 muna, tapos 0.5, negative 0.1, tapos negative 0.01. On from the right, it would be on the right of 0, positive 1, 0.5, 0.1, 0.01. So if we're going to substitute it, so negative 1 divided by sine of negative 1, that's 57.2987. So negative 0.5 divided by sine negative 0.5, 57.2965. So I've solved it already, 2 ahead. That's 57.295. This one is also 57.295. But what's 0.01 divide by sine negative 0.01. That's 57.29577. So for this side, 57.2986, 0.5, 57.2965. If 0.1, that's 57.2958. If 0.01, that's 29 at 57.2957. So as you can see, ina-approach niya ito. So it is also not a whole number. Kasi kapag alam mo kung 58 answer mo dito, hindi na siya umabot ng 58. So the answer is probably 57.29. So it's 2957. Just approximate kasi hindi siya whole number ang answer. 2957. So in-approach niya itong 57. So pababa siya ng pababa, pero hindi siya usually lalampas sa 57. So next, number 3, which is the e to the t minus 1 over t. So as x approaches to 0, so the same, since x approaches to 0, so we'll have negative 1, negative 0.5, negative 0.1, negative 0.01. And this side, it's 1, 0.5, 0.1, 0.01. So to solve it, so e to the negative 1 minus 1 divided by negative 1, and the answer is 0.6321. 0.6321. If it is 0.5, e to the negative 0.5 minus 1 divided by negative 0.5. The answer is 0.87869. 0.7869. If it is negative 0.1, it's 0.9516. It's 0.995. If it is positive 1, 1.72. 0.5, 1.2974. So, ganyan. If ganito, it's 1.005. So, it's clear naman na ito siya. Papunta siya ng 1. Ito, pababa siya ng 1. So, the answer here is 1. So, it is easier kapag whole number. Pero kapag hindi siya whole number ang ina-approach, that would be difficult, quite difficult. So, that's end for our limit.